if you use the hands up mechanism.
Adesso lo dico in italiano. Buonasera, se avete domande e ci sentite, Andrea Riscassi, prego.
Mi siamo inquadrati?
Guarda, da qua. Forse è meglio.
No.
Mi sentite?
Sì.
Ti sentiamo, Andrea.
Eccoci. Complimenti, mister, bellissima vittoria. Cosa ha spinto a questa decisione di giocare senza le 2 punte, che poi è risultata vincente?
Ma no, abbiamo spesso giocato così, anche l'anno scorso.
Played like this as well. We're just one man up front. And obviously it was also due to the type of game that we were playing. You need to have perhaps more players in midfield. Pessino, I think, coming into the team helped us to strike the right balance. But Papu and Josep have played lots of games together. Sometimes Zapata has played as well with another one of those two. Sometimes we've played with all 3 of them. But, you know, this is an alternative strategy or tactic. We don't always use it, but we did today. Andrea, other questions? Go ahead. Yeah, second clean sheet, consecutive clean sheet, but this time against Liverpool, which is a pretty important thing, isn't it? Well, yeah, of course it is. You know, you have to bear in mind, yeah, we were more solid in defence, perhaps this time around, because the defence was better protected with the more players in midfield. But you know, this was the solution we opted for at the moment. We thought it was appropriate for this game. Perhaps in the future we'll play in a different way and have different approach. Andrea, you carry on asking questions, please, if you don't mind. Now, Ilicic has scored again, and that must fill your heart with joy. Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm really pleased with him. I mean, he'd gone close to scoring in the last couple of games, but Josep is playing now. He's playing lots of games. He's up to speed. He's fit, and now he has to have more self-belief in getting into the box, because we see that he got into the box today and he scored. He must have more faith in himself to attack the goal, because that's what he's done in the past when he's scored. And I think probably recently he's kind of like gone a little bit outside of the box. He's dropped deeper. So today's goal, particularly since he scored in the penalty box, was really important. So it's qualifying out of the group is a little bit closer for you now, isn't it? Even though Ajax did win tonight as well against Midtjylland. Well, obviously, you know, next game's result is really important. But really, the crucial game is going to be against Ajax in the final game of the group. And, you know, we have to see whether we get to Amsterdam with a possibility of perhaps being content with just a draw rather than absolutely having to win. But the important thing is that we're definitely in the Europa League, so that's a good thing. And so we'll be in Europe, whatever happens after Christmas. And now, of course, it's our ambition to continue, go as far as possible in the Champions League. But I think, you know, the vital game, crucial game is going to be in Amsterdam. But I think we realised that was going to happen. My last question. Now, it's the first time you've played at Anfield. It's a victory. What does this mean for both you and for your club, for Atalanta? Well, obviously, we know this is something which will be written in our pages. We've written a page of history. I remember when Genoa won in 1992 here. Perhaps it's the last time Italian club team has won here at Anfield. I spent a lot of years at Genoa, so I've got fond memories of that. It's a shame there wasn't a crowd present today, but obviously this is a stadium that everyone is aware of. Everyone is aware of its history. I mean, it's part of the history of football. I think Liverpool hadn't lost at home 64 games in the domestic league. And so, yeah, this is perhaps our biggest ever victory in our history. Certainly the most prestigious victory, I would say. And so, yeah, this should really give us a boost now, and then we should build upon this. And these kind of victories help you to grow, to develop, to get more confidence in yourselves, more belief, and to improve. And you know, that's our objective, I think, whenever we take part in these games, to improve. Matteo De Santis, please. Hi, first and foremost, congratulations from me. Very prestigious, historical victory for Atalanta, but not just for Atalanta, but for you as well, Mr. Gasperini, on the day that Maradona passed away. Does this make it even more meaningful? Well, no, they're two separate things. I mean, we heard the news about Maradona. Obviously, I was fortunate enough to play against him. To play against him as a player when he really shone so brightly in Serie A. He was a unique player. You know, I can't really describe him now. Everyone knows about him. But no, this victory was our victory. It was Atalanta's victory for our history in the Champions League, and an important game also for us to take us forward in the Champions League. Or being well. And then also there's the way we played it as well. I think we played really well, and we didn't suffer too much at all, and we played a high quality game, I believe. Ilicic and Pessina, what do you think about their performance this evening? Perhaps someone's already asked you this. Well, it's difficult just to pick out a couple of players because all of the players have worked well. I mean, you know, it'd be easier to find a couple that didn't really deserve top marks this evening. Everyone played well. Defense, midfield, attack. Papo Gomez, Goossens, who scored a goal as well. I mean, he continues to put in fantastic performances. Everyone played well. I'm not gonna grade them. They all played really well. But Ilicic obviously has a very, I mean, it's kind of like a return for him. He's experienced, you know, a really difficult period, but it's fantastic for him. Well, I think we've already left that period behind us. Amongst ourselves, certainly, we've moved beyond that. As far as I'm concerned, he's already playing some great games. It's not as if he didn't used to miss chances in the past. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's a player who, yeah, he's back. He's definitely back. He's in great shape. But I think he's been in great shape for a few games now. So, yeah, he's developed. He's come on. He's left that period behind. And, you know, is exactly the same kind of player he was before. You know, has highs and lows, and it's fundamental for us that he's back with us and put that past behind him, that nice experience. How far do you think Atalanta can go? We have to play. It's one game at a time, as far as I'm concerned. We're not going to stressed out by hearing about, you know, people singing our praises and saying, you know, you need to aim for this or that, putting us under pressure. You know, who are you going to? And people say, well, why didn't this play? Why did that play? And so on. What about winning the Serie A, the Champions League? No, we have to be happy, first and foremost, being in this competition, playing at the highest level, playing well in Serie A as well. And the only shame, of course, is that we don't have our fans with us. And, you know, that's really cruel, I think. It's a cruel twist of destiny that fans aren't with us to witness this victory. But you know, basically, you know, we just want to be happy and very calm and continue to approach one game at a time. I think that's it. Thank you. Thank you.